Hello everyone, Mark here, Mark's Max Muscle, and this is your first of 4 fan-requested Friday matchups. Roelly Winklaar, 2018, Arnold Classic Australia versus Dennis Wolf, 2014, just straight up Arnold Classic. What a matchup, guys. But I have to begin this one by saying it is Olympia weekend, and I actually pre-recorded these, so I wasn't busy doing these, and I didn't want to rip you guys off of your fan-requested Friday matchups. But anyway, guys, on with this one. The excitement of the Olympia, guys, must be busting out of me by today. But anyway, Roelly Winklaar, much better midsection, I think. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but a little bit of stomach distension I detect from Dennis Wolf here in 2014. I prefer the 07 Dennis Wolf, but on with the poses. And the front double bicep is more than likely going to go to Roelly Winklaar between these two, pretty much no matter what the version there is. I gotta say, I'm not that impressed with the Arnold's Classics of Dennis Wolf. This is not a bad version of Roelly Winklaar. Nice tight midsection. And that's the thing about Wolf. He has been a lot tighter in the midsection. I find he had a smaller waist at one point, and then really it's just probably around 2013, 14, right around here. Midsection maybe slightly out of whack, but no disrespect meant to Wolf. But I would definitely be giving the front double bicep to Roelly Winklaar. This one should be a no-brainer in the front lat spread. Not the best in the way of the array of poses Roelly Winklaar possesses, but probably one of, if not the best, for Dennis Wolf. So, like I said, should be a no-brainer. But Roelly Winklaar, he's battling back in this one. Not the best version for this pose for Dennis Wolf. Bad angle of the shots. So a lot of these old Arnold's Classics get to the chappa. A lot of those events, they were taken at a bad angle. And it's actually it's a lot lower too. So it's a bad angle plus low. So it's hard to gauge, really. But taking into consideration, this is not the best pose for Roelly and one of the best shots for Wolf. Much like the front double bi, I'm going to lean towards Wolf. Side chest, rather. I was going to say side tricep. We will see that in just a moment. But first, side chest, brought to you by Ribcage. I would go with Roelly Winklaar. He seems to be impressing me more. Maybe some slight distension in his midsection as well, but a little bit more, I find, for Dennis Wolf, even from the side. Do you notice that? Very thick in the midsection. I like my Dennis Wolf lean. There's certain height you get where, I don't know if it's being a mass monster is the best thing for you. A nice, big, ripped, lean Dennis Wolf with a big, thick, full chest like in 2007, that's the Wolf that's going to win a competition. But these two versions, he's grainy. He's conditioned, it seems, Dennis Wolf. He lacks muscle separation, though. But I don't know. As a whole, I find Roelly Winklaar to be just a little bit better, a little bit fuller. Things of that nature in this pose. Look at the arm on Roelly. Unbelievable. Now here is the side tricep. Well, I looked up and down and I couldn't find even a hoo-ha pose from this event for Roelly Winklaar. And this is basically all I could find, but I mean, look at the tricep on him. Look at it. It's huge. It's bigger than Phil Heath's. Way bigger. Could have beat Phil Heath this year too. It's so disappointing, guys. So disappointing. Imagine how Roelly Winklaar feels. Training and training and training and eating and then not eating and oh my goodness. Unbelievable. Look at the hanging hamstring on Dennis Wolf. I think he popularized that. It's a good pose. I mean, he's hitting it to a T as Dennis Wolf, but no way, shape, or form am I going to give him a point in a pose called the side tricep when it's so obvious Roelly Winklaar superior in that department. Turn around for the back shots. And again, I'm not that impressed by the conditioning of Dennis Wolf. Not much in the way of muscle separation in the glutes. I mean, what can I say, guys? Roelly Winklaar, he's a little bit more detail in the back. A little bit more detail in the glutes as well. Calves, even in the calves. I mean, come on. Roelly not known for the best set of calves. They're highly inserted. but you can see he is not just giving up on them. He's definitely working them out for calf development like that. On a guy with highly inserted calves, you can darn bet Roelly Winklaar is working his calves. But anyway, that's my opinion. Structurally speaking, Wolf could win this one, but he's not. He's not. Rear double bye. Again, Roelly Winklaar. He's not the best usually in the lat insertion area, but Dennis Wolf, you could pretty much double that. So Roelly Winklaar in comparison pretty much looks like a Phil Heath. And normally, Dennis just dwarfing anybody in the delt department in this shot. Maybe besides Roelly Winklaar, but Roelly dwarfing him. This is not the best version of Wolf. Whoever picked this one, can't recall the name at this point in time, but definitely not fair. Dennis, recall those pictures from 2007, those delts. Of course, like I mentioned, in the front lat spread, the angles of this shots, not doing Wolf any justice. Let's go to revert to the front. And again, this is a Roelly Winklaar shot. This is just a bad version for Wolf. Midsection, he's tight, he's ripped. He's blown apart from years of just everything. You know what I'm saying, guys? He's worn out, his calves are gone. It's not the same Dennis Wolf. But that's just, that's the way it goes. I mean, this sport is not meant to have the longevity of a Dexter the Blade Jackson. That is freakish. It's a lot of abuse on the sport. And you remember how good Dennis Wolf looked? And even the year before, 2013, he was a beast. But finish this one up, guys. And even in this pose, Dennis Wolf, night and day. It's the thickness of his pecs. It's just not the same as he was in 2007. 2007 Wolf, he would flatten Roelly Winklaar in this shot. Well, maybe not. This is hey, this is Roelly Winklaar in the crab position, most muscular. I mean, my soul. He's no pushover, for sure. He's no 1-2-3 kid. You remember the 1-2-3 kid? He was a wrestler. Imagine him doing this pose beside these two. But anyway, guys, here is your winner of this contest. The first of 4 fan-requested Friday matchups, Roelly the Beast Winklaar. Roar. He is the beast. Anyway, guys, I hate to interrupt your Mr. Olympia weekend, but it is the first, so I'll post this one early, and then I'll try to divide the other 3 matchups, get them out of the way, so it's not to interrupt your prejudging the Olympia. I believe that is going on Friday. Have a great day, guys.